So, it is 4:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time, and in the Origami Discord server, not Kiki, the owner of Kaiju Arisen, or what was Kaiju Arisen, has posted a document going over uh, the Kaiju Revolution controversy and everything. And I am here to cover it because I feel like this should be covered because it is not a light issue. Some of this stuff is very serious, and I just feel like I should cover it. And again, I like just woke up at 3 in the morning, so I know what time better to cover the shit than right now. So getting in started to the beginning of the document. It turns out the license for Kaiju Revolution, which is the main reason that that's like the thing that they were gloating about the most is the fact that Toast they actually got a Toho license, which one for a Roblox game is hard to believe all in itself, but two, it does turn out they did not, and it was a quote unquote endorsement from Toho. And even if it was, I don't know. Point is, they didn't get any sort for any form of anything from Toho. That was just a big fucking lie. Secondly, they go against Roblox TOS because the game itself right now it's in an early access state and it costs 100 Robux to enter. And and then it goes against Roblox's TOS because Roblox's TOS is basically if you can't like do Roblox purchases with the game in anything but Roblox, like third-party websites or Roblox groups. And basically, you need to join their Discord server in order to get access to the game, which technically breaks that TOS, even though you've already paid for the game. Some of the dev team has been outed being racist. Someone under the name of Dalinar uh, and Destorn. Destorn has apparently said the N word multiple times. Um, and Dalinar has apparently been seen racially stereotyping people, which, yeah, that's not. And then the owner of Kaiju Revolution, Obi, has also had his fair share of this time saying the N word as a white man. Uh, homophobia. No, homophobia. Someone named Fel the Keller apparently has been making pretty distasteful remarks against the LGBTQ plus community, and Obi, the same guy, the owner, when he was presented with this information of someone being homophobic, he just said respect his beliefs. So basically, he just doesn't care if you're homophobic, which is not okay. You can't just do that. Um, Oh, and then to put the fucking cherry on top, we even got some pedophilia. So someone under the name Ketchup was a regular chatter in the Kaiju Revolution Discord, and she was a moderator, and she was 17 at the time, and she was flirting with an underage child. I'm pretty sure by underage it means not even old enough to be on Discord, which means that is a minimum of 12, and that is not, yeah, that's not okay. You can't be doing that. And yeah, it's just, and they didn't do anything to her. She got zero repercussions for literally grooming a child, which is just the crazy part. Um, and then Kiki, who did nothing wrong, got struck with like a 5-day mute. I don't know why, but the fact that they just let this person groom a child is crazy. God. Now, I want to get in now. The next segment is the mistreatment and frankly, somewhat illegal things of the devs. Okay, so first up we got Dino Boy EJ. Dino Boy EJ. He animates for Kaiju Revolution. He did all of Space Godzilla's animations, and he still hasn't gotten paid. He's begged he begged his owner Ancient for payment, and Ancient hasn't paid like anyone either. And then apparently Ancient is exploiting younger devs for free labor, which is nothing new for Roblox. Everyone does the child labor thing, from what I've heard. Fel the Keller, who was stated earlier, he also made a bunch of animations for Kaiju, and he also has never got paid, according to the quote-unquote lack of funds, even though, considering how many people have bought the game for a 100 Robux price, that is not true. That is not true. And okay, so apparently you also have to sign a literal contract when you become a dev on Kaiju Evolution. Now, let me read this contract. So it says, let's see, it says here. Scope of work: the client engages the developer to provide development services as follows. Describe the scope of work, including deliverables, milestones, and the project timeline. Any changes to the scope must be documented and approved and written by both parties. And here's the payment part. The client shall pay the developer a total of a fee of blank amount according to the following schedule. Describe the payment schedule, including deposit, milestones, and the final payment terms. Invoices must be paid within a number of days of receipt. Late payments incur a percentage fee over month. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this means because they just couldn't speak fucking normal English, or I'm just stupid. I also am sleep deprived, so it could also be that. Now, we are moving on to another member, which is Snapple. Snapple Snapple has done many inappropriate jokes in a Discord with minors, but the worst one is that he put an adult toy on his Amazon wish list and posted it in the chat and told them to buy it for him. And luckily, he actually got banned for this. But yeah, you can't be doing stuff like this in a server with minors. That's not. That's not. Oh my god. And now the people of the kind of higher up people of KR have now been threatening Kiki with stuff, including hiring doxers, and they claim he is hiring hackers to gain access to the development team's accounts, which is false. He's not doing that. And they said they were going to sue Kiki because he signed a contract, but Kiki is not only a minor, but he didn't use his legal name, so they can't sue him for anything. And then yeah, they tried to dox Kiki with the same doxer who doxed Prometeo Games, Prometeo Games last year. And yeah, you can't just casually dox people like it's something you do on like a casual Tuesday afternoon stroll. Like, oh hey, I'm gonna dox this random person online, and then yeah, it's just, let's see what else is next. Um, Moderation appeals. Appeals are handled very poorly with the Obsidian Games Discord. I was recently muted for 5 days with zero explanations, along with two of my peers. When I eventually appealed, I was not told what I did wrong or what message in particular got me muted. I was treated poorly by all the members of the appeals team and was told if I continue asking what I've done wrong, I will be punished further. Then, yeah, so they really don't care when it comes to people who have been wrongly accused and stuff. It's just crazy. Okay, so let's see. We're moving on to Steg 14. Steg 14 is a former OG and PG moderator. He was recently fired from the moderation team after two of his servers members called Ketchup a Pedo in a private Discord related to the OG. Now, This is wild considering that they are pretty much calling her what she did, a pedophile, and they are banning him for just simply having people do it in a server where he can't control that sometimes, and that's not even in a server related to. It's in a fucking. They're banning him in their server for something other people did out of server, and then again, they are still in the wrong because they still haven't banned the groomer person. Oh, my lips are so dry. It's so much better. So then now we have someone by the name of Mayora. Mayora, uh, so basically, she was like really against really bad stuff like zoophilia, racism, other stuff like that. But they took her messages out of context in DMs and posted it and got her fired over shit yeah, again, over stuff that was taken way out of context. Yeah, it's just yeah. Um, and then they accused her of being a pedophile, with I don't think they have any proof. And again, we live in a day and age where accusations can ruin someone's career, especially because people just eat that shit up. So you cannot just be going around calling people a pedophile. All right. Um. Let's see. Yes. Obi and the game. Okay, so it's pretty much stated here that that the shit they are showing you in the Discord in terms of progress is a lie. Space Godzilla won't be there until like 2026. G14 is the only redeemable quality. Yeah, no, this game is kind of posting updates and acting nonchalant when it's the farthest thing from done. Like, I'll be surprised if this gets off the ground when it launches anyway. And the owner doesn't do it really. Yeah, it's just. And I'm yeah. Apparently, people from KR also have a god complex. Uh, 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 Dalinar will file false copyright claims from Toho to get games taken down, and Zillion, um, apparently he's just like very aggressive towards kaiju games and is constantly stating that we will kill their game despite belief that Toho, I personally believe that Toho was never behind the Toho issue takedowns. It was down on our fuck my eye. Tell me these things are incidental. True. Okay. Oh, and oh my god, the huge OB drama. I was here for this one. So 3 to 4 months ago, Obi's ex-girlfriend made a document about him being racist, abusive, and doxing her. Obi claimed he didn't do it because his account was hacked, but considering all of the screenshots, which I probably threw up earlier, about him saying, the words you can't say, I'm starting to think some of these are a little bit true. But in little conclusion section, do you want to should you support Kaiju Revolution? On paper, absolutely not. No, the dev team, most of the dev team is shitty. They have really bad moderation, and the owners have a fucking god complex and power trip. And just don't, yeah, just guys, be careful with what you do out there on the internet. It's not the safest place. But anyway, it is almost 5 in the morning. I will see you guys later.